Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 PC review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Postal Plus, which if you've never played it before, it's basically an isometric shooter, and there was a lot of controversy over it because it's very sick, twisted, and hell, it's just plain fun. It's yet another one of these situations where you don't do these things in real life, which everyone knows, you just do them in games, and it's fun to do so. So I don't know why everyone has a problem with this stuff. Anyway, at the start here, you've got start, you've got options. Being a PC game, you can edit your controls and change like mouse sensitivity and stuff. You've got a level editor, which is pretty damn sweet because it means that you can obviously create more levels when you're done. You've got a single player, you've got multiplayer, and for some unknown reason you've got demo. The multiplayer is for up to 16 people, you just go around wasting people, which is pretty cool. This is the Plus version, which has the expansion pack, so you've got the special delivery levels. There's 4 of them, combining with the 17 that you get as standard, so 21 overall. And there's also 9 weapons, and you get extra characters to kill as well, so that's pretty cool. New game obviously is new game. Load level is load one of your created levels. Load game is load one of your previous save files. And challenge is one of the 5 challenges. I'll show you a couple of them, but for now I'm just going to go into a new game and show off the first level. As well as being sick, twisted and just plain fun, it's pretty funny as well. There's some good moments in it, like when people are dying they can just shout, "Stop shooting me already, you bastard, I'm already dead," which obviously he's not because he's shooting it, shouting anyway. There's things like, "Oh my god, where's my ear gone? Have you seen my ear?" So just funny things like that, and funny lines as well, like "Blessed are the meek, for they are easy to kill." You gotta love that. There's no music to speak of, there's just literally running around, like you hear the sound effects of your guns, of their guns and what they're shouting and that, and in between levels you do get a little bit of music, but the whole point is you just have to kill pretty much everyone. It tells you the percentage of people that you have to kill. In the top right corner pretty much, it's a little to the left of that, it says how many hostiles there are, how many you've killed, how many populations on the furthest left, but on that right side you've got the percentage of how many people you have killed, so you've got to keep checking that to find out if you're about to meet your quota. And when you're done killing everyone, you hit F1 and go on to the next level, which I quite like that feature because it's one of those things where games, like, well, how many times have you been on a game where things have carried over, like health and that, and you know fine well there's a medkit there, but you didn't need it, and then after the final fight you really, really need that medkit, and you'd love to be able to just go back and get it, but instead the game kicks you on to the next level. Well, that's why I love the feature of this, where you can end the levels when you want to, once you've got the right amount of completion done. Because it means that, as I say, you can run back, stock up on ammo, stock up on health, body armour, stuff like that. At the bottom of the screen you've got all the different things, like all your weapons and all that, and being a PC game it's standard stuff like 1 for weapon 1, 2 for weapon 2. Your machine gun's got infinite ammo. You have to collect ammo for the other guns, so there's things like shotguns, rocket launchers, you can get grenades, you can get molotovs as well, so gotta love them because they set people on fire, and when you get set on fire it's incredibly hard to control yourself. So I'm actually just going to cut to a level where I know fine well I'll get set on fire. So there we go then, as you can see I'm on fire, just running around, completely unable to control myself unfortunately, and then you end up burning up and dying. You can also commit suicide on the game if you want to, which I'll just try and do that now if I can remember which button I set it to. Yeah, there we go, you just turn the gun on yourself and blow your head off, so it's one of them situations where if you know you're going to lose anyway, or you've just done really badly and you think you're going to lose on the next level because you don't have enough health, then just commit suicide and start level over, really. Like most games that are horrific and violent and horrible and also bad for you, this has got double standards. Because when you're a murderous psychopath going around killing everyone, you're bad, you're evil, you must be stopped. But when all of a sudden the people trying to stop you accidentally kill a load of people, they're still good guys, they don't get any consequences happen to them. So that just makes you want to kill them even more. So anyway, just before I go, this is one of the challenges, this is the flag challenge, and as you might have expected, it's basically a simple case of capture the flag. You've got a time limit, you've got these rocketeers shooting the crap out you, and you have to avoid them, you have to find the flag, get the flag, and get it back, really. Then you finish the level. And this is one of the other challenges, this is the gauntlet. The whole point is you've got a time limit to get as many points as you can do, so you just have to run around going crazy trying to survive for the 2 minutes and killing everything in sight, really. Graphically, the game it's pretty well. It's one of them things where it was alright for its time, but now you look at it and you think, oh my god, did we honestly used to play games like this? But it gets the job done, and it probably looks a lot worse on the camera view that you're watching than it actually does on my laptop. So it's one of them things that it's good enough, it gets the job done, and it's an isometric game, so it means that things look like the buildings and that actually have quite a bit of detail on them. It's just the characters running around that look pretty terrible. Sounds and all that, well, they're pretty good. As I say, there's no music to speak of, so I can't say the usual where music's an opinionated thing anyway, and I think it's pretty good, because there isn't any. So sound effects, they're clear, they work, and again, they get the job done. It's pretty much now gonna be nothing like any of the new games of now where you've got high def sound and all that, but again, they get the job done. You can still hear people screaming in terror, and that's good enough for me, really. And the final thing I've got to say is simply that I personally find the game quite fun. I don't like sandbox games because there's just too much like area to go around killing people in. So this is pretty much a perfect mix of both, because you're in confined spaces and you've got a limit to how many people you can kill. It's not a case of where you just go on forever and ever and ever and ever. And that's when I get bored, because I eventually get sick. I think I must have killed about 1,000 people here on a certain well-popular franchise sandbox game, and I just can't be bothered to do it anymore. So this, having quotas of how many people to kill, it allows it to be a bit more fun, I think. And it's also a little weird because I honestly don't think there's any psychopathic and murderous killers out there who have quotas of how many people they want to kill in a day. I could be wrong, of course, but it's just, I suppose, another one of them things that makes the game as unique as it is. Well, that's everything I've got to say. But if you're sitting there watching this, thinking that you'd love to get your hands on this game, but you can't find it anywhere, or maybe you used to own it and you're having the same problem that you can't find it anywhere because you want it back, or maybe you've been able to find it, but you can't actually run it on your system because it's too powerful. If so, then get yourselves over to GOG.com. They've got a fantastic range of games that are all XP and Vista compatible, and the best part is there's no DRM, something that they're proud to advertise on the front page of their site. There's also forums where you can go and ask for help or just chat about your old favourites, and if there's a game you're looking for that they don't have, then add it to the wish list, so that one day it might be added.